at that point, before the chicken dinner, no way was going to happen after a big fight versus Falcons in that specific spot.
Well, with what I'm seeing so far from AXTMG, I feel like we got to go into Dr. Suleiman Al-Habib hot takes, because my hot takes is, with what I'm seeing from AXTMG, I feel like they might end up going to the grand finals, and I'm hoping it continues on. Max, do you have any hot takes?
Nongshim Red Force and AXTMG, Max.
Yep.
What a weird one.
Weird.
Because normally AXTMG, for those who know, looking back at the MPS, they drop Northwest Island. They drop on the mountaintop. I think they might have been scared of a possible flex out of power and fourth rides outside of Heartin. So like, we're just going to give that space away and go for ruins instead. But Nongshim Red Force dropped there. Like, that is a known fact. And they still try and take it away, which I don't know why, because that's a bit unnecessary, but they win it, so I can't complain too much.
I want to pause it, though. Was it on purpose?
You think so?
Possibly. Now, I have seen many times before, if a team wins a hot drop that carries momentum in through the rest of the game, they're able to build on top of that and get a lot of eliminations. Sandhawk is this team's best map. So for me, I'm like, okay, that's a weird hot drop. That's a weird choice. Was it on purpose? Did they think we can win this against Nongshim? Let's go for it, get that momentum and get some elims for the first game? It's entirely possible.
I feel like the reason why we're saying this could be their best map is because they do end up playing it twice at BMPS, so they have a little bit extra experience when it came to that one.
Very confident.
Now, you got a chance to talk to the Falcons coach.
I did.
And I know you were happy to make
took a position that was down on under a ridge a little bit. And I think it was really interesting that AXTMG actually took that and went, we're going to approach this as a third party. They did not full send. They didn't do anything. They used the ridge to scout around, to kind of run around the ridge, throw some nades. Once they got like a double knock, then they just full sent in. That is more like a third party play than an actual 4v4 confrontation. So I thought that was actually really interesting, because that is AXTMG's strength.
And then no survivors.
And then no
out their third party on Alpha 7 and AXTMG, because that was a beautiful play from Fourth Rise.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was playing to their strengths. If you're a team, as a team, you want to play to your strengths. Not every team knows how to do that. So for me to see that, to see them go, oh, A7, AXTMG, they're popping off. They're going at each other really heavily. We need to third party that, use that our strength, and then to not overdo it and not go over to AXTMG. Just take A7 and go, okay, we're done. We're going to go back. Really, really well thought out from them.
I mean,
played decent for the first time. Yeah. To be honest, team RN ने काफी अच्छा खेला. Like पहला international के हिसाब से. Still there are 2 more days. Fingers crossed. Let's root them. क्योंकि वही है जो इंडिया से टॉप होके गई है. आप लोग ऐसा मत लिखो कि यार कोई और T1 टीम, वो T1 टीम है. टीम आर्यन से फकिंग T1 टीम. टीम आर्यन जीती है ऑफिशियल चैंपियनशिप. सपना है बहुत लोगों का, मेरा भी उसमें जीतना. वो जीत के गई है, हक से गई है. आयुष कुमार साहू, वू चैंग कब खेलोगे? भाई डाउनलोड कर लिया, पता है मैंने. Because in the first fight, a statement made by India today on the international stage, we are here. I will say that a statement will be made at the end of the day. हम एक गेम से स्टेटमेंट नहीं ला सकते. ये वो जगह है जहाँ पे आप फैनबेस से कुछ नहीं उखाड़ सकते. आपको प्लेयर्स के बीच में, वहाँ जो 64 प्लेयर्स है, वहाँ पे अगर आप अच्छे खेलोगे, यू विल गेट द रिस्पेक्ट कि हाँ भाई इंडिया की टीम आई. हाँ, उन लोग इनएक्सपीरियंस्ड है क्योंकि हम सेम सर्किट में कम्पीट नहीं करते हैं, बट अब कम्पीट करने का चांस मिल रहा है. इंडिया की टीम आई, उन्होंने अपना वर्थ प्रूव किया. दे फॉट टिल द एंड. दे डिड नॉट विन, इट्स फाइन, बट दे लर्नड एंड दे अर्नड द रिस्पेक्ट. अब जब अगली बार आएंगे, उन लोग पिछले वर्जन से बेटर बन के आएंगे. ये रिस्पेक्ट अर्न करना होता है. ये आई थिंक 2 दिन में हो जाएगा. जो मैं जिस हिसाब से खेल रहे हैं, वेरी ऑब्वियस कि लॉन्डे बहुत सही ट्रैक पे है. बट अभी इट्स टू अर्ली टू स्टार्ट बोस्टिंग दैट या वी मेड अ स्टेटमेंट. वी गॉट टू वेट टिल नेक्स्ट 2 days.
We were talking to him. He was very confident, as you said. That confidence is starting to show. It's not being the overconfident. It's just really confident. And his team is backing him up like a champ. I mean, they have got that synergy down. So it's really, really exciting to see them coming out of here.
Yeah, and you said they're confident, but they're also very respectful of this lobby. You talked about the third party with Alpha 7 and XTMG. They take Alpha 7, eliminate them. XTMG, that's maybe a bit too much. You know what? We're just going to take it back. And a lot of teams might have just fully committed and pushed in like, oh yeah, we're just feeling pretty good after eliminating Alpha 7. No, they go back. We have a strong position. We're going to play it safe. I like when a team can be both respectful and aggressive. That is the true mark of a champion in my eyes.
one team that I do got to give a shout out to that you just mentioned was AXTMG. this team is not shying away from fighting top dogs. That was the big question mark. Is AXTMG, with the lack of global experience that they have, are they going to be crumbling? Is everybody just going to be stepping over them? That's not the case so far.
No.
They're willing to take those fights, and they're willing to take them quick too. And one thing that we saw is whenever they go into close range, it can actually go their way too.
It can absolutely go their way. My big concern with them was their speed. I thought that they are actually a very slow team compared to the rest of the lobby, and that actually they've stepped up massively. They've seen that, oh, this is where our weak point is. This is where we could fall down and get overrun. They have stepped up massively in that regard. So really, really nice show from them.
Yeah, you were scared about the rotates. I was a little bit more scared about their DBS game because as a region that hasn't played globally for a long time, he has the special invite team. I was like, is your DBS and S12K game on point? And I was talking to Ocean Sharma, he said, it's good, but I was like, is it good enough? Well, clearly it has been good enough for some of the fights, like in Ruins on Sanok, for example. So that's a doubt that's kind of gone away for XTMG. Seems like they can back it up. And I do also enjoy how they played this game. They knew they weren't going to win this match.
Yes.
After that encounter with Alpha 7.
टीम इंडिया AXTMG का कल आपको डे 2 देखने को मिलने वाला है. बाकी आज का आप रैंक देख सकते हो. आज डे 2 था जिसमें ग्रीन और येलो टीम्स खेली थी. कल रेड और आई थिंक ग्रीन रहने वाला है. तो देखते हैं कल क्या होगा और बाकी क्या टीम इंडिया क्वालिफाई हो पाएगी कि नहीं. बाकी जो कास्टर ने तो बोला है हो जाएगी. बाकी देखते हैं कल जो भी होगा आपको अपडेट मिल जाएगा. एंड अगर आपने टीम इंडिया का ड्रॉ फाइट अभी भी अगर आपने नहीं देखा है तो आप लेफ्ट वाले वीडियो पे क्लिक करके जाके देख सकते हो. और फैल्कन वर्सेस AX का फाइट हुआ था वो भी आप देख सकते हो. बाकी मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में कुछ ऐसे अपडेट के साथ. तब तक के लिए कीप प्लेइंग, कीप सपोर्टिंग एंड बाय.